Welcome to Sunflower Travelers. I'm Byron.
I'm Becky. Today, we're taking you to Campo Rico Ziplining Adventure by EcoQuest, Puerto Rico. Campo Rico is an old sugar plantation where you can also go horseback riding, ATVs, archery tag, and more. It is east of San Juan and without traffic about 40-minute drive from Old San Juan. Our booking included transport, which was a 15-passenger air-conditioned van. We chose the ziplining adventure, which is about 4.5 hours long. That included 7 zip lines, 6 canopy bridges, a short hike in a subtropical forest, and included a homemade lunch.
The zipline tour starts with a brief fitting for harnesses and helmets, and then a safety instruction by your tour guides. After that, you're off to climb up a tower, which was one of the more challenging parts of the adventure, but it was also fun.
That part actually made me nervous. That's the only thing.
We were fortunate to have 2 great guides, Darwin and Javier. They were knowledgeable and safety-oriented and kept us having fun. All right, Becky, as we watch some of our zipline footage, I want to know, what was your favorite thing on the zipline tour?
Well, I liked that there was a small group, and I know they have a maximum of 24 people per group, but we had an even smaller group than that. And I also liked it seemed like there was a long time in the air. We've done some other ziplining tours, and it seemed like most of it was just waiting on the next person, but it seemed like we were actually on the zipline longer than most. And there was a really long zipline that's about 1,000 feet. They called the Mother Zipline, I think. I can't remember, but that one was really fun. I also liked making friends with the cats that were at the mojito bar at the end and feeding them some of the scraps that I had. What about you, Byron?
I liked a lot of it. It was a good time. I really obviously enjoyed the zip lines. They were a definite highlight. The suspension bridges were fun, but the zip lines were exciting. And I also enjoyed the fact that we were in a beautiful location, and they weren't so fast that you couldn't take in the scenery and look around. So you get up high off of the floor into the canopy, and you get to look around at the environment there. I also really appreciated the fact that they were safety-oriented. They explained that there's 2 cables, and they're way over-engineered to carry a person. So you really felt safe about it. You had high-quality harnesses, and the guides were, like I said before, very safety-oriented, and that goes a long way when you're working with people who are on a tour and may not really be familiar with what they're doing. Hey, Becky, what suggestions do you have for somebody who is interested in going on this tour?
Okay, I do have a few suggestions. One would be, if you're afraid of heights, I wouldn't do this. The hardest part I thought was that very first climb. And I'm not afraid of heights, but I did get a little nervous at first because you're not on the harness at that point. You're just climbing ladders. And definitely wear closed-toe shoes because you are doing a little bit of hiking. You just don't want to have to worry about that. Also, do not wear any jewelry. It didn't happen to me this time, but I did have a bad experience when I was wearing a ring and the center stone came out. So don't wear any jewelry, including bracelets. So that's another thing you don't have to worry about. How about you? Do you got any suggestions?
Well, of course, I recommend that you bring a camera, and not just any old camera, especially just a cell phone. Bring one with a strap so you can really feel that you're more secure with it. If you're just holding your phone as you zip through the canopy, it's a little bit risky, and if you drop it, many times you're hundreds of feet or maybe 100 feet off the floor, and it wouldn't be a place to get to very easily. So bring something that's secured to your body as far as a camera goes. They do have some cameras you could rent for, I think they were GoPros that you could rent for your adventure. Also, strongly recommend take a look around. I mean, this is an exciting adventure. It's action-packed and thrilling, but you're in a beautiful location. Really take some time and smell the flowers.
Also, this zipline, it ends in a bar. I think it was called Mojito Bar. And that's where you eat your homemade meal. I have to say that was the one thing that I didn't think was as excellent as everything else. It may have been just that day, but the homemade meal didn't really blow me away. While you're ziplining through the canopies, I urge you to let go of the handle and enjoy the ride. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to see more travel videos like this.
Hey, you made it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let yourself go. She likes to help. Perfecto. Ready, Jorgito, ready?
That's the smoothest landing ever.
No, we didn't video that.
Oh, yeah, I did not.
Yeah. Did you guys see the iguanas?
No.
Two.
Ah,
One's
same.
really close, one's really close.